And good evening, everybody, for this makeup edition of 302 Sports High School Basketball. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, along with you from Smyrna High School in beautiful Smyrna, Delaware. Tonight, the Eagles take on Salesianum, a game we were supposed to have for you last night, but Mother Nature did not cooperate. And we're about ready to start. We're going to have the starting lineups and the national anthem. You are tuned into the Dover Federal Credit Union pregame show. And, Jason, this should be a good one tonight here in Smyrna.
Yeah, it is. And this is one of those games that Smyrna needs. They're probably sitting outside looking in right now on the latest production, so they need to come out. And a win against Salesianum here tonight would be a good start in the right direction as they try to close out their season on a positive note.
And the Sal's coming off, you saw them in Archmere this week. And
no, I was not there.
That's right.
That's right. St. Elizabeth's
We didn't
girls.
quite make it there. That's right. We're just checking out the Smyrna record and stuff here.
They got a nice win at Archmere. They've struggled for 3 quarters. Darnell Vaughn had a strong fourth quarter to help lead Salesianum to that important road win. But let everyone know that Archmere is a good Archmere team this year. I got to see them Thursday against Red Lion. They're going to win the Diamond State most likely.
Yeah, Archmere actually a few times this year.
They still have MOT charter and Wilmington charter left, but if they win out, they would be your Diamond State Conference champs.
Smyrna comes in with a record of 6-9. They've lost 3 of their last 4, but those games against Sussex Tech, Dover, and CR, the only win in there was against Sussex Central that was right here. So the Eagles could use some wins, like you said, Jason, to make a push for the state tournament. You know, they've been in the last 2 state championship games. They won 2 seasons ago. They lost last year, of course, to St. Elizabeth's. So the Eagles, rather, looking for a return to the playoffs. They've had some personnel changes down here. That tends to happen in high school.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
As we get the starting lineups here, a little change up in the Sal's lineup tonight.
Yeah, Sean Reagan getting the start. He had a great game against Archmere the other night. Again, a game where he gave Sally some much-needed height. Well, you see Sally's a lot. They're an outside team. But Reagan gives them a little height inside, and he's very athletic. He was a great receiver for your football team that made it to the state championship game.
Sal's coming in with a record of 8-5. We mentioned they coming off the win at Archmere. They played Brandywine on Tuesday night, and then Jason, we'll talk about the game after that. But we're going to have a break here for the national anthem. All righty, and I have not seen the Eagles this year, so I know they have some graduations they had to deal with, but we will get to their starting lineup just as soon as we can. Jason, we mentioned Salesianum plays Brandywine on Tuesday night, and then on Friday night, the SL24 Memorial Basketball Classic at the 76ers Fieldhouse involving St. Mark's Salesianum, and before that, a girls' game, Ursuline and St. Mark's. 2 JV games before that. We're not going to stream the JV games, but all of that to raise awareness and funds for mental illness. SL24 stands for Sean Locke, the former St. Mark's superstar. He was great, an all-stater at St. Mark's, who
went on and played at Delaware.
Played at Delaware, and unfortunately, mental illness cost Sean his life, and so they're going to raise some awareness of that. But we're going to be happy to bring that to you. Before that, though, we've got a game here tonight at Smyrna, so we're going to get you the starting lineups as we can. For the Sal's, Rasheen Kalk, Regan jumping center, Jack Brown, Max Ferrante, and Darnell Vaughn. For the Eagles, it's number 1, Nishan Sylvester. Number 10, Ron Jackson. Number 3, Isaiah Creedle. And we'll get you those other ones. There was a shot, no good, rebounded by number 12, Mu Salako. And your other starter for the Eagles is number 22. And that is Elijah Creedle, listed as number 5 on the online roster, so I got to make a quick adjustment already.
The foul was on Reagan, his first, team's first, Mike.
So here we go, shot on the baseline, that's good. That was number 10, Ron Jackson with the bucket, and the Eagles with the quick 2-0 lead.
Yeah, good start for Smyrna. Like we said, a game that I think they really want to show that this team can beat a team like Sally's.
Jack Brown from distance, off the back of the rim, no good, rebounded by the Eagles. And here comes Elijah Creedle, number 22. That's Jackson, up outside to Isaiah Creedle. Fakes the 3, hands it to Sylvester, almost picked off by the Sal's. And the Eagles, here's a long distance 3 for Creedle, it's good. Isaiah Creedle with the triple.
This is the start Smyrna wanted. They come out, hit their first 2 shots. Grab that 5-0 lead, Mike.
Vaughn drives down the end. You don't want to fall too far behind. They're playing at home. It's a cold night outside, but it's plenty warm in here. Here's Ferrante. He's called for the steps. And it's going to go back to the Eagles. They are going from left to right. Got the cheerleaders down there to give them a boost.
What a gym this is, Mike.
It's beautiful in here. Andrew Mears is the coach of the Eagles. This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Inside, that is Sylvester's shot tipped.
Yeah, great defense by Reagan.
Brown ahead of the pack. Rebound by Kalk, up and in. Rasheen Kalk with the follow.
Hey, gets the Sal's on the board. Good foul by Kalk. Just a sophomore, Mike.
Yeah, he's got a bright future.
That's a double dribble.
Jackson called for the double dribble. It's going to go back to the Sal's. 5:55 to go. Quarter number 1. It's 5-2 Smyrna as the crowd still filing in. Not much traffic out there tonight. It was a nice drive down from Newcastle County.
No, and I came up from the other way.
Northern Newcastle County, way up there, right by the Pennsylvania state line. Easy trip down. Here's Regan to Vaughn. They're going to work it to Kalk. He's guarded by number 1, Sylvester. Oh, Vaughn kind of lost it there, but no harm. Ferrante drives off the window. Doesn't go, tips it. This is Elijah Creedle. He gets it to Sylvester, puts up the long distance 3, and it goes off of Salako and out of bounds. It'll go to the Sal's. They've taken a few of those long distance 3s so far. Yeah, this place is outstanding. What a nice gym, a nice complex they have here. Of course, the state soccer championships here for the boys and girls each year, and it's a great place to watch soccer. Jack Brown bounces it off the glass, count it, and it's 5-4.
Yeah, good job by Jack Brown. Gives Salesianum a chance to set up this little 1-2-1 press. And there to get the turnover.
Yeah. Regan, that's a high-risk pass, and Regan picks it off, gets it to Kalk. He drives, splits everybody. Rasheen Kalk just cuts through everything.
We said he's having an outstanding year and a sophomore.
Gives the Sal's their first lead at 6-5.
6 straight for the Sal's.
This is inside to Salako and scored for Moo. They call him Moo.
Call him Moo.
Which is easier than Aluminio Ua. That's why I was happy they had a nickname. I don't want to hurt the young man's feelings. Vaughn drives into the middle. Sal's going down, driving and slashing. That one won't go up. Oh, Creedle's pass is intercepted. And here's Kalk. No foul call.
Wow, that's a football.
And that's going to be Salako. Misses the bunny. Rebounded by Kalk. And he's off and running. Bumped by Creedle. No call.
They're going to let him play today.
That was Sylvester Regan with the rebound. Sean Reagan, scorer for Salesianum.
That's what Reagan's in there to crash the offensive boards.
The bumping is going on. Isaiah Creedle from 3 rolls around, out, rebounded by Ron Jackson. His rebound won't go. Salako gets it. Jack Brown with the block, but the foul called, and Coach Trevisan not happy with that call.
They let them kill each other, and then they had a touch foul.
Yeah. That
drives any coach wild.
So it's going to be 2 shots for Salako. 3:34 to go. Quarter number 1, 8-7 currently for the Sals. And now we are tied up at 8. Elijah Creedle checks out. Number 2, Brandon Smith is in for Smyrna. Second foul shot is good, and the Eagles are back on top. It's 9-8.
Feels like we're on the seesaw here.
A little early in the game for that, but Jack Brown fakes, drives in, can't get the layup to go, but he steals the ball away from Salako, and now they're rolling around the corner. Brown's got it, goes out of bounds off Salesianum.
Wow.
I don't know, look, we're not that close. No. It was hard to see.
I couldn't see.
Coach Trevisan believes it was the
I was talking
call.
about what wow on the hustle by both teams there, going after that loose ball.
Isaiah Creedle goes one-on-one with Regan. His shot is blocked. That's going to be a foul on Creedle.
That time they had to call that as he went over the back. Only the first team foul on Smyrna. 2 on Salesianum.
And this is Ethan Hines, number 21, who has checked in. Kalk and Vaughn on the bench. So Hines is in along with Charles Parson. These guys have played a key role for the Sals here. Hines has started most of the year, and Parson's been a key reserve. Kicks it to Brown, thinks about the 3, but, trips. No call, and here come the Eagles. Here's Isaiah Creedle up and under.
Oh,
good.
What a move by Creedle. Mark that one down. That's a 302 top play candidate.
Presses on, almost stolen off of Ron Jackson and out of bounds. The Sals will maintain possession.
There's a much-needed 3 for Jack Brown.
Jack Brown makes it 11-11. 5 for Brown. He's off to a good start. Here's a baseline J. That's good for Nishan Sylvester, his first points.
This game has the pace I like.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun to watch when it's going like this. Ferrante finds a hole. Floater. It's short, but we have a foul called. It's going to be 2 shots for Max Ferrante. We'll see if the foul is on for the Eagles. It is number 12, Moose Salako. Second team foul now on Smyrna. Ferrante, a senior, heads to the line. Sal's trail by 2. Fast-paced first quarter. Lots of good shooting going on here.
Yeah, both teams have come out and got off to that fast start.
First one's good. And second one is up, rolls around and out. 13-12. Smith gives it to Ron Jackson. He's going to take a 16-footer.
Nice.
And that's good.
Nice job by him, Mike. He nails that mid-range jump. NBN, nothing but nylon.
Up top, that is a shot for Rasheen Kalk. Rolls around and out. Smyrna with the rebound. A minute and a half to go. 15-12, they lead. Smith, nice move, gets by the defender. Floater's up and good.
What a great floater that was. Leans in, and Smyrna's come out red hot in here in this first quarter. It's got to make Coach Mears happy.
Ferrante's got a look. Three-pointer, Max Ferrante.
It's one thing Salesianum has got for their advantage. They can hit that three ball at any time.
Makes it 17-15. That was a nice shot for Ferrante. He scored the last four for Salesianum. They trail by one. We're under a minute. Smith with the travel. And checking in is going to be Kevin Ludis for Salesianum.
One thing Trev does, he gets the bench in there, Mike. The Sallies, like we said, is a very deep team, and he's not afraid to use the bench.
No, and that really comes in handy, you know, if you get into foul trouble or just if you need somebody who's not having their night, you know, you need some different look. So we have 40 seconds to go. Salesianum down by 2. Almost a steal. That pass is in. That was a shot, but it ended up being a pass to Hines out to Parson. His three-pointer is no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. Ludis in there with Smith. Pair of twos. Eagles high. Yeah, Eagles high, apparently. Yeah. They get the ball with 27 seconds on the clock. And a 2-point lead. Smith's got it. Got to get over that timeline. And we have a offensive foul on Sulaco. Not exactly what Coach Mears wants. That's 2 on Moose Sulaco, and he's heading to the bench. 10.8 left to go here in the first quarter. Tommy Montooth checking in. He's a gunner, so he's in for Hines. We've seen Montooth, but he's going to bring the ball in. Smyrna with the press. And this is Kalk. 9, 8. See the Darnell Vaughn drives and makes it, and that's going to tie the game here unless this goes off top of the backboard. And that's going to do it after 8 minutes of play. Jason, 17. Buckle your seatbelts. We're back with second quarter action right after this.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top design.
And we're back for second quarter action. Before that, Jason, congratulations to Dover High School and Paddle Academy, the winter track, or the indoor track, state champions today down in Landover, Maryland. So the Pandas keep rolling, as do the Senators. They have a quality program in the track and field department. Actually, Dover's having a quality year in a lot of sports this year. Not the least of which is basketball, still undefeated. Vaughn gets it down to Jack Brown. He's trapped, gets it back to Vaughn. Thinks about it, but he's going to wrap it around. Ludis from the baseline, up off the back post, and that's going to be out of play. And it's going to be a Smyrna basketball. So Dover had a great day today down there in Landover, Maryland. It's a shame that they have to go down to Landover, but they have a nice facility down there in Prince George's County that can handle the indoor track championships. Here Smith drives in around Montooth and scores. Nice play there by Brandon Smith.
Yeah, good job. Smyrna is doing a good job of getting to the basket in this one.
It's 4 points for Smith. Jack Brown hits another triple from the corner.
It's good to see him starting to get his stroke back. He's been struggling the last few games, but he's got it going on here tonight.
Smyrna rushes it back up court. 20-19 Salesianum. Isaiah Creedle back in. Hands it off to Sylvester. Goes baseline. Well, I thought he was behind the hoop there, but he gets it to go to Sean Sylvester. Puts Smyrna back on top. Rasheen Kalk with a wide open look. And he's bumped. That's going to be 3 free throws for Rasheen Kalk as he's hit on the three-point attempt, and Coach Mears just shaking his head. Fouls on Brandon Smith, his first. Team's fourth, and Rasheed Kalk's got 3.
Yeah. Good job by him, Mike. He's drawing the contact when he shoots that three-pointer. Now he gets a chance to shoot 3 free throws.
Currently a 21-20 game for Smyrna, but they can't do anything but watch as Rasheed Kalk puts them up. There's number 1. Sean Regan getting ready to check back in for the Sal. Second one is up. That is good. Salesianum back on top. 22-21. 6:44 to go. Quarter number 2. Mike Lang, Nick Halliday, Pops, Jason Winchell, we're all here. The gang's all here. And number 3, he goes 3 for 3. Great job by Rasheed Kalk.
That's how you make them pay for fouling you shooting the three-pointer. You just drain all 3 foul shots.
Oh, and Smith just takes an inadvertent step.
Yep.
Elijah Creedle coming back in for Smith. Brandon Smith, I thought, did a great job in the time he was in. He had 4 points and gave him a nice offensive presence. So here are the Sal's. They lead by 2. This might be their biggest lead of the game. It's been a back-and-forth game. All inside, wide open is Regan, and he's got 2 easy points there. Gets behind the defense and makes them pay.
Yeah, and like we said, he's been giving Sallies some much-needed depth. Having a strong game against Archburg, getting the start here, and she's got 4 points, Mike.
Yeah, Coach Mears wants to know how he got so wide open behind his defender, but that happens once in a while. There's a turnover. Kalk gets it. He's one-on-one. He's bumped, and that's going to be 2 more foul shots. I believe Elijah Creedle with the foul. That's not a bad foul. You're going to make him earn them. It is number 22. I'm sorry. It can't be number 2. He's on the bench.
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. It is Creedle. It's the other one. It's Isaiah Creedle. So 2 shots for Kalk. First one is good. And the second one is up, and that breaks the streak. He made his 4 straight, but here comes Smyrna. They trail 26-21, 6 minutes to go. A couple subs coming in for the Sal's. Justin Mullen, I can't tell who else is sitting there. So you mentioned he's using that bench.
Yes, he does. I'm telling you, that's what. And like you said, come state tournament time, Mike, it will help them 2 ways. If they're in foul trouble, and also it gives them some much-needed experience. So when he's not afraid to go to the bench.
Deshaun Sylvester hits that jumper, cuts the lead to 3. It's 26-23. Salesianum. Ludus gets it up top to Vaughn, and he's going to go baseline to Kalk. Kalk drives in, won't go, gets his own rebound. No, the second rebound is up and good. How about Rasheed Kalk on the boards?
Yeah, how about that? The guard goes in there, gets two of his misses.
Not giving up inside, and that pays off. Having quite a game so far, the young man. And here is Smyrna. Isaiah Creedle drives in, puts up a 12-footer. Won't go. Jack Brown gets the rebound. He kicks it out to Kalk into Vaughn. Darnell Vaughn goes baseline, up and in, and a foul.
Wow, what a drive. But it was all set up by that long pass by Kalk.
Vaughn's all the way down the other end. He's shooting a free throw. Get back here, big fella. Foul was on number 24. I may catch up here in the book. So that's an and one opportunity. That makes the score 30-23, 4:52 to go. The foul was on number 24, Majesty Carter, his first. Team's 5th. Yeah, Vaughn was back to play D. You like to see that.
Yes, yep, absolutely.
He was way ahead of the officials there. Completes a 3-point play.
And now he's coming out.
31-23 Salesianum. And Darnell Vaughn's going to get a well-deserved rest here for the Sal's. As you mentioned, Justin Mullen is in. And Ferrante checks back in. So there is Carter, number 24. It's Elijah Creedle. Here's Ron Jackson, myself. And Sean Sylvester is number 1. And also checking in here for Smyrna is number 32, Micah Matthews. Another Matthews here at Smyrna. We have a travel call.
Yeah, man. That's incredible, Mike. There's another Matthews here.
And you can tell he's Matthews because he's blonde.
Yep.
And a timeout called by Smyrna. We'll see if this is it is a 60-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Let's keep it here. Jason, we had a couple of games, makeup games today. You know, actually some were regularly scheduled, and there was Newark Charter and Padua. I didn't have a score, but I was told the Padua won that game. And also in girls.
I heard they lost.
I heard they lost. Somebody told me on Twitter they won.
I got on Twitter that they lost by George Wallace. He just didn't know his score.
Man. Well.
That's what I was told, but.
Oh, I heard Padua lost, but didn't hear a score. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, this one I know, St. Elizabeth's girls 54-43 over St. Thomas More. Today that was in Wilmington. That's a good win for the Vikings. Jason, you were at Archmere today, girls action. What did you see at Archmere?
Archmere looked really good, and right now I have them outside of the state tournaments in that 30. So that's a much-needed win for them against a Concord team. Now, good for them is they got Howard and St. Elizabeth's up, so a chance to get some 4-point wins, which they're probably going to need if they want to be in the state tournament.
They're at Howard on Monday.
Yep.
Monday afternoon, 4:45. It's been like my second home this year, Howard High School. And I imagine I will be back down there on Monday afternoon. Watching the Hawks this time. I've seen Ursuline, St. Elizabeth, and McCain, and I saw one other game there. So it's a lot. Steal by Sylvester. He goes in and misses the layup. Creedle with the rebound. Ron Jackson picks it up. He misses the layup, and the ball is gotten by, that is Jack Brown. Throws an elbow, gets away with it. Not a real big elbow, just a little one. So Smyrna misses a couple opportunities there. Justin Mullins got it. Hands off to Ferrante. And we have a 3-second call.
3 seconds to the key, wow.
Somebody dusted off the rule book there.
He was camping in there.
So turned over back to Smyrna. Here goes, that looks like Brandon Smith back in, gives it. Shot misses. And Salesianum picks up the errant shot. Here's Mullen out to Regan. He's going to drive in. Gets a little bit of an opening, banks it in. Sean Regan.
Who said the bank isn't open on Saturdays?
He's playing well.
Yep.
Taking advantage of bankers' hours. Pardon me.
A bank shot brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union.
And why not? Ron Jackson into the corner. Sylvester loses the handle. Jack Brown picks it up. And
this Sal's defense has been relentless the last few trips.
Off and running. Brown goes coast to coast. Can't get it to go, but I thought he had an offensive rebound. Sylvester comes up with it.
Yeah, it's a much-needed defensive rebound for Smyrna. They need to get their offense back on track.
Elijah Creedle up top to Brandon Smith. Smith one-on-one with Calk. Gets it down low to Sylvester, and they're going to bring it up top again. 2:42 to go here until halftime. Smith drives. He's fouled. That won't go, but he's going to get a foul is on Rasheen Calk, and it's going to be 2 foul shots for Brandon Smith.
Just a second team foul on the Sal's. Unless they haven't put it up, there it goes, the 3.
Smith with 4 points thus far. Smyrna trails 33-23. Nice little run there for Salesianum. Smith's going to try to cut it. Can't get it there. Parson, Hines, and Vaughn return for Salesianum. And they're going to be out there with Ferrante. And Justin Mullen's going to stay in. So he's getting some minutes for the freshman. Second shot up for Brandon Smith. Also a good rebound by Darnell Valenkos off the bench. Gets the rebound. And he gets it to Charles Parson. He's going to bring it up for Salesianum. Mullen's got a look. Gives it into Vaughn. Vaughn backs down and banks it home. Looks like the defender tried to sell it, but they weren't buying.
I was going to say, he tried to sell the offensive foul.
35-23 Salesianum. 2:10 to go. Sylvester into the corner. Mullen's got him trapped down there, but he gets out. That is number 4. Teron Gibbs checked into the game. That's Gibbs right there. And gets it up to Smith. Sal's is sealing everything with this 2-3 zone. Sylvester from 12. No good. Ethan Hines with the rebound.
Their defense has been spot on here in the second quarter.
Long pass to Ferrante. Off the glass, no good. But Hines follows up with the rebound. Came out of nowhere, Jason.
Yeah.
Hustled down court. He's going to get 2 foul shots out of it.
That's why you always hustle, Mike, because there you get the offensive rebound and a chance to get points at the foul line.
Fouls on Brandon Smith is second, but Ethan Hines, he made that outlet pass to Ferrante and then got all the way back down to court. First one is good. First point of the night for Ethan Hines.
And again,
I don't think the coaches don't notice that kind of hustle.
No, you're absolutely right. Now, wholesale substitutions again for Salesianum.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of people into that game so far. Here's Hines. Second one also good.
Like you said, Mike, a bunch of games coming up for them.
Yeah, Tuesday against the Bulldogs from Brandywine. And then Friday against St. Mark's.
And this finishes a span where they played 7 of 9 on the road. So, much needed home game against Brandywine on Tuesday.
And the Friday game is technically
a home
game for the Sal's. And now we have a travel inside on Smith. It's going to be turned back over to Salesianum. And, yeah, the St. Mark's people wanted to mention that, to move that game to the field house, Salesianum is giving up a home game, a true home game.
Yeah.
And they were really appreciative to the Sal's, but, no surprise that the Sal's would agree to do that.
Those two schools take care of each other.
It's a rivalry,
Yep.
but, they respect each other, and I think they admire each other. And there's a turnover for
like
the
you
Sal's.
said, it's such for good cause, and I believe Salesianum's doing a bunch of donations for that Sean Locke charity event. So.
Yeah, a lot of the schools get involved. The Locke family has touched a lot of schools.
Yep.
And let's get back here to this game. This is Creedle, short, rebounded by Vaughn. He is off to the races. Dishes to Regan, and how about that? Sean Regan with 8 points.
Hey, and you can see what a difference he makes in that starting lineup.
Ron Jackson steps on Sean Sylvester steps on the end line. Another turnover for Smyrna. We're down to 54 seconds to go. The Sal's lead is up to 16. Montooth checks back in for Regan, who's having a fine first half. They're just running, and they're hitting everything inside. They're going inside here.
Yes.
Look at this. They're running again. Vaughn gets bumped off the ball, but picked up by Ferrante. Kicks out to Montooth for 3. Counted, Tommy Montooth.
They're just putting on a clinic on both ends of the floor here in the second quarter, Mike.
42-23 Salesianum, 34 seconds to go in half number 1. They're hitting mostly inside, but even when they're shooting outside, they're making them. Gibbs passes intercepted by Kalk, rather. Dishes to Ferrante. Tries to do a little reverse. Jack Brown picks up the loose change and deposits. Sal's are in the right place at the right time tonight, and they're making the passes.
Yes.
And there's a pass inside to number 12. Moo Slocco back in. He has the hoop and some harm.
Finally ends that Salesianum run.
Yeah, it was at least 12 points, I think, there. Maybe 31-23 at one point. And it was a 44-23 before that bucket by Slocco. The foul was on Jack Brown. The free throw is good. Moo does it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, and a good substitution by Mears with him having 2 fouls. Got him to the bench.
Yeah, 3 seconds, 2.9 to be exact. Long distance pass, out of bounds. It's going to go back to Smyrna. They're going to get it under their own offensive hoop, as that ball was not touched in bounds. So an opportunity here for the Eagles to cut into the Sally's lead right before the half as they make a substitution. In comes Majesty Carter, number 24. The ball with Teron Gibbs is going to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Micah Matthews also is in. So they put some shooters in for this. It is into Matthews. Puts it from 15. It's blocked by Regan. And a foul called on Sean Regan. So Matthews is going to shoot 2.
Yep. Nicely done. I think they're going to come over and warn Salesianum bench for getting up.
So Matthews goes to the line. That's team foul number 5 on the Sal's. Matthews, first one is up off the rim and the glass, but will not go in. We're going to have one more shot here. The Sal's will have 1.1 seconds, pardon me, to answer. That one is good, so Jack Brown's going to get an opportunity to inbounds here. Gets it into Vaughn. Long distance shot is up and misses. And Jason, a pretty good offensive half for Salesianum and defensive half for the Sal's. They lead 44-27. We're back with second half action after this. You're watching high school basketball on 302 Sports.
At every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life.
Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware,
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal.
All right, welcome back to Smyrna High School. Mike Lang, Jason Mitchell, Nick Halliday, and Pops Halliday disappeared somewhere. Jason, we have some leading scores for the home team, the Smyrna Eagles. Mu Salako, 7 points to lead the Eagles, 6 points for Nishan Sylvester. So there you go for Smyrna. For Salesianum, 2 players have 10 points. Those would be Rasheen Kalk and Jack Brown. And 8 points for Sean Regan. So the Sal's, everything they put up seemed to go in that first half.
Yeah, they call fire, Mike. It was 17 points in the first quarter, 27 in the second quarter. as they really pulled away there in that second quarter, outscoring Smyrna 27-10.
Yeah, that was a big quarter for the Sal's. And we should mention Wednesday night, 8 p.m. from Buffalo Wild Wings in Christiana. It's the 302 Sports Weekly. We got guests, top tens, top plays, lively banner, and me and Jason. So we have all kinds of stuff.
Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. No, I should have said 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, well, now we do what we can down there to make it entertaining. Come on out, tell your server you're there to watch the show and be entered to win a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. We have 302 swag and all kinds of goodies going on. It's a good time, and we've had some great guests, and we have some great guests this Wednesday.
And we're trying to make it more interactive, too, so if you have questions you want to send in, me and Mike will answer them for you or try to answer them for you.
Hit us up on Twitter at 302 Sports, and we can check, and we try to do live updates while we're there. So, if you're wondering about a game going on that day, we try to update them as we go along. So, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock live on 302sports.com. And also, come on out to Buffalo Wild Wings, one of our great sponsors. That ball's out of bounds. Off Salesianum is going to stay with Smyrna. They have some work to do.
Yeah, they do, Mike. But they're at home. They can get a little run in them and get this crowd behind them.
Inbounded to the Eagles is Isaiah Creedle from 3. Rolls in and out. Regan outlets to Ferrante, and they're off to the races one more time. Ferrante runs into some defense, and they're going to kick out for Kalk.
Smart play by Reagan. He got the ball in the quarter, sent it back out to the point guard to set up the play.
Machine Kalk gets it to Jack Brown, looks for a 3 off the front iron. And they're going to come back right to left in the white with the red trim. Smyrna Salesianum, of course, in the blue with the white and gold trim. Here's Ron Jackson, whips it into Creedle from 15, no good. Nice rebound by Jackson. He goes up and count it. Nice follow there by Jackson.
Yeah, that's what Smyrna needs to do, crash those offensive boards, see if they can get some putbacks.
The press is on. Kalk breaks it, gets it to Regan. He's all alone, gets it to Jack Brown. And near steal, Ferrante's got it. Back out to Vaughn. Keeps it from going back over half court. He splits the lane. It won't go, and rebounded by Salako, and the Eagles are on their way again. Is the air conditioning on here? Because I'm getting air blowing right on me. Ron Jackson for 3. Count it.
There we go. This is what Smyrna needed, and there's a turnover, Mike.
Quick start, and it's going to go back to the Eagles. They have the press going on.
Yep.
Paid off right there.
Kalk lost it off his foot and out of bounds, and here we go, Mike. 5 straight for Smyrna to start this quarter. I said they could get the couple baskets here, try and get back in this game.
They've cut it to a 12-point deficit, and that pass knocked out of bounds by Rasheen Kalk. It will be brought in by Nishan Sylvester. That's Elijah Creedle, number 22. Ron Jackson is number 10. Isaiah Creedle is number 3. And then Salako is down there. He's number 12. Here's a baseline three-pointer, no good. That was Sylvester, rebounded by Salako. He is fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws. We'll see who the foul's on.
I was excited.
Foul's on Sean Regan.
That'd be his 3rd. We said the one thing about Salesianum is their bench is pretty deep.
And Coach Trevisan wants a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. He tries to get some started. It's a fast start here for the Eagles in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, much needed start. They come out here in the 3rd quarter, get the first couple of baskets. Then their defense sets up. They get the steal, and they're able to get draw a foul on this possession and a chance to get this back to within 10 if he makes both free throws, Mike. And couldn't ask for a better start here in the second half for Smyrna.
I'd like to thank everybody here at Smyrna High School for letting us come down and do the game. And they've opened up the welcome mat for us. Final from today, a couple of them. We'll get you as we can. One from Newark High School. It's Glasgow 68, Newark 48. So
good win for Glasgow.
The Dragons rebounding nicely after the loss to AI a couple weeks ago. And, of course, no point totals, but we get you the score. Here is Sulaco is short on that one. He leads the Eagles with 7 points. Actually, I think it is now Jackson now has 9 points, so he is the current scoring leader. Second shot is up too hard. Rebounded by Sylvester. His rebound shot no good, but it kicks out. Jackson's got it. Gets it in the corner. Sylvester, a fadeaway three off the rim. Saved in bounds by Creedle, but Salesianum picks it up. Jack Brown nearly gets picked off, but he's fouled. I believe Isaiah Creedle's going to get called for that one.
I know Smyrna didn't convert at the other end, Mike, but they're doing a great job against some offensive boards here in the second half.
That's 3 fouls on Isaiah Creedle. First team foul in the half. Regan out. Ethan Hines checks in for Salesianum. They lead it by 12, 44-32, 5:43 to go. Third quarter. Here's Max Ferrante. Hines looks inside to Brown. Spin move along the baseline, up and in. Jack Brown, nice drive there.
Nice strong drive, Mike, and a good finish.
Sal showing a little bit of a press. Elijah Creedle gets it to Isaiah Creedle. And back, this is Elijah looking for some help. Ron Jackson goes one-on-one with Jack Brown. Dishes to Sulaco underneath. Out to Sylvester. His mid-range won't go. And Creedle picked up his 4th foul.
Great box out by Ethan Hines there, Mike. Nicely, fundamentally done. And he gets over the back haul.
Yeah, and Isaiah Creedle, key player for Smyrna. He's out of the game with 4 fouls as Majesty Carter checks in.
I think he'll be out for at least the rest of this third quarter.
Yep. Steal by Sylvester on the press. He's fouled. He's going to get 2 free throws. A lazy pass, and he made him pay.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't like to see as a coach. Like you said, Mike, passes can't be lazy, especially against this press.
Kalk, his second, team second. It's 2 free throws for Sylvester. First one is good.
NBN, nothing but nylon. That's how Smyrna could get back in the game, is getting these free throws, but they went 0 for 2 last trip down.
And 1 for 2 there, but
they got the rebound again.
Offensive rebound by Sylvester. He bounces it out of bounds off his knee. Salesianum will take over possession. And there's the press again. This time Hines gets it across the line. Drives in all alone. Shot was altered by Sulaco. Sal's pick up the loose ball. Kalk down the middle off the glass. Good. Count it. He's fouled.
That's got to be a top play nominee right there. And what a great job. Like you said, Mike Hines got his shot altered, but followed through and gave a nice pass out to Kalk, who drove down the lane. Scores it while getting hammered.
Foul on Moose Sulaco, his 3rd. Team's 3rd. And Kalk's going to try for the 3-point play. And in it goes. Rasheen Kalk with 3 more points. 49-33 Salesianum.
That's how you do it. The old-fashioned 3-point play.
Off balance shot by Sylvester. He's fouled again. Kalk, another foul. That's 3 on Kalk, 2 in about 1 minute here.
Yeah, fouls starting to pile up. Each team with 3 here in the second half.
Sylvester's going to shoot 2 more. He's 1 for 2 thus far. 7 points overall. So first one bounces in. Charles Parson will check in for the Sal's, and Rasheen Kalk, I imagine we will see him in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I'm with you. Good thing is he only has 3. It's not like he has 4.
Second one also goes 49-35. Sal's moving it. They get down there. Hines for 3 off the side of the rim. Sylvester gets it. He's played a good game tonight, Nishan Sylvester.
He's a really good player for the Smyrna Eagles team. Good point guard.
Goes into the lane. He's fouled by Hines.
He's doing a better job of here in the second half of driving and drawing fouls. And sooner or later, he's going to be able to drive and kick it out and maybe get some open shooters looks 3-pointers.
Here we go. Salako hands to Elijah Creedle. That shot is up, and that's 3 points for Majesty Carter.
Much needed 3-pointer, Mike, and Smyrna's battling back here in this third quarter.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. Will remain with Salesianum, 49-38. So they've got that 17-point lead to 11. We still have 3:58 to go here in quarter number 3. Ferrante takes it in. He floats one up there. Won't go. Rebound by Creedle, and he walks.
Getting a good drive, but Salesianum's shot doesn't fall. But they get the ball back on the travel.
They do a mistake by the Eagles, but they're playing better basketball here in the third quarter. And there's no way Salesianum was going to stay as hot as they were from the field. Here's Vaughn, kicks to Ferrante. No hurry. Gets it into Vaughn. Blocked.
Great defense.
Salako with the block, yeah. Moore erased that shot, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
They get inside to Salako, and he scores again. Nice. It's going to be a Coach Trev wants to know something over there.
He's going to get the timeout, full timeout here.
And Jason, why don't we tell everybody about Ferris Home Improvements?
Let's do.
Let's do it. Ferris Home Improvements, roofing, windows, and doors, and siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Trust the team voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company 6 years in a row to help you make the best investments in your home remodeling projects. It's Ferris Home Improvement. Stop by the showroom at the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road, or call 302-998-4500 today to stop waiting and start renovating with Ferris Home Improvements. And speaking of improvements, Smyrna's made some improvements in this quarter.
Yeah, now, Mike, they cut it within 9 points. Just a few minutes ago, it was 16 points. So, chipped 7 points off that lead. And they're making that run, and they're doing it on the defensive end, Mike. Great block leads to points on the other end. And then their press has really given Sally some fits here in this third quarter. And like you said, Sally's point guard, Kalk, now on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yeah, Coach Trevisan trying to get the message across, take care of the ball. And, the shots will fall. Shots will come and go. But, ball security, that shouldn't slump.
No, definitely not.
So the press not on here coming out of the timeout. It's a little surprising, but they're going to set them up for a half-court defense here. South, as you mentioned, up 9, 49-43, 10 to go. Brown's fouled. That's going to be the 14th foul. It looks like it's Nishan Sylvester gets the call. And for Sylvester, that's only his first. So the Sows will bring it out. Under the hoop, Jack Brown's got it. He goes one-on-one. Can't get that one to go. Rolls around and out. Sylvester comes up with the loose ball. And here from Smyrna looking to cut it to 7. Ladies and gents, we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, Smyrna's doing a much better job on the boards, both offense and defense, and they stepped up that defense.
Sylvester spins into the lane on the foul's called. And we'll see if this one is on. It looks like Charles Parson.
Correct.
Sean Regan back in. First on Parson. That is number 5 on the Sows here in the third quarter. I believe they had 5 for the entire first half. Inbound to Elijah Creedle. He's guarded by Kevin Ludis. Sylvester, I'm not sure. It looks like it's going to stay with Smyrna.
It's a foul.
Parson called for his second foul in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's 16 foul, and it made some unhappy people on the Salesianum bench.
Yeah, I think they maybe were looking for a screen
against
Smyrna, but did not get it. 2:36 to go. It's still 49-40 Sows. That pass out of bounds is going to go back to Salesianum. One of the rare mistakes tonight here for Smyrna in this third quarter. They played a fantastic third quarter. Here the press is back on, and Hines is in some trouble. Finds Jack Brown. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Tries to get it to Regan. can't quite thread the needle, but it goes off an eagle and out of bounds. So the Sal's fortunate, I think, Jason, to keep possession of the ball here.
Yeah, it was the right idea, like you said. Tried to thread the needle. Good defense by Smyrna, just knock it out of bounds.
Jack Brown's got it. Goes up, and he's hammered. He's going to get 2 foul shots.
Yep. Good drive there by Jack Brown.
And the foul is on Jackson. His first.
10 on 10.
Team's 5th. Yeah, we don't. And hits the rim and bounces away. We don't want to see 10 on 10 violence.
No.
Jack Brown. Shot number 2. This time hits the side of the rim and off the glass. So 0 for 2 for Jack Brown that time down the floor.
Yeah, another empty trip for this Salesianum offense. And Smyrna could cut, like you said, cut it back down to 7 or 6.
So Sal's just 5 points in this quarter. Here's Smyrna. That's Sulaco off the glass. Oh, just gets the wrong angle. Ludus picks up the rebound, and Salesianum with a chance to extend. And a travel call on Ludus.
Again, good defense by Smyrna, getting back and drawing the travel violation.
Justin Mullen will check in for Ethan Hines. And also Jack Brown is out for Montooth.
Montooth's fast. He snuck in there on me.
Don't always see him getting in there. Sylvester runs the lane. Oh, his shot just won't go. And Parson has the ball. He's on the run.
Good rebound by Reagan there. Grabbed it and then found his point guard Parson.
There's Reagan looking for some help. It's Justin Mullen to Parson. Trying to get inside. Montooth's going to drive. Shot up. He's fouled. Tommy Montooth heading to the line.
Yeah, good drive by him. Mike draws the foul.
So 2 more foul shots coming for Salesianum. The foul on Sulaco, his 4th. So now they have 2 players with 4 fouls. And I imagine Sulaco might be taking a seat after
the first free throw.
This first free throw. Montooth.
16 fouls. So both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the
First one is good for Montooth. He's got 4 points tonight. And Moose Sulaco out. Brandon Smith is in. Second one coming from Montooth. No good. 1 for 2. And Sylvester had a fine afternoon, a fine evening tonight. Gets the rebound. Here comes Brandon Smith. So we close in on 1 minute to go. It's a 10-point Salesianum lead. Gets it to Elijah Creedle. His 3-pointer, nothing but nylon, as Jason likes to say.
Yes. Great job by him. Another 3-point shot.
His first points of the night, believe it or not. He's been doing a lot of steering the car out there.
Yes.
He's been navigating, but he scores that time. Mullen, long pass to Montooth. See if the Sals are going to content to hold here for a shot. I think if they get an opening, they'll take it, but otherwise, no hurry. Parson up top to Regan. Pulls it back out, and 18 seconds to go here. This is Ludus. Oh, he's in the trap here and loses the ball. Manages to get it back. We're going to have a jump ball. I think it's going to stay with Salesianum.
It will, but now Smyrna will get it first to start the 4th quarter.
Kalk back in with 9.9 to go. Montooth gets it in. It is Rasheed Kalk.
Kalk has to be careful not to pick up the offensive foul.
Goes into the middle, around the defender. He's fouled on the way up. A nice play by Rasheed Kalk.
Yes.
I think Jackson got him. It is Ron Jackson. Foul number 2. I believe he's shooting 2.
He is. If not, it's the 17th foul, so it would be 1-on-1. But I think he was shooting.
It is a 2-shot foul. But he did a nice job splitting the lane. We've seen that all season from Rasheed. Not afraid to go in and do the dirty work, but that one bounces out. Sal's free throw shooting.
cooled off here in the
Has
fourth.
abandoned them quite a bit here in the third.
They couldn't miss in the first half.
Checking in for the Sows, Daniel Hansen, number 24.
Getting everybody in. We
Just
saw him
about.
have a nice dunk against St. Mark's.
Second one is good. Ethan Hines back for the Sows. 1.8 to go. (51-43). Long shot for Sylvester. Oh, just misses. And that is going to do it after a good third quarter for Smyrna. They trail by just 8 as we head to the fourth quarter. We're back with the final 8 minutes. You're watching high school basketball on 302 Sports.
Island, come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
All right, welcome back to Smyrna High School. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, Pops with you. And let's tell you about Ambience HVAC. Don't get left out in the cold, especially on a day like this. We'll make sure you're comfortable in your own home. With over 40 years of experience, Ambience provides high-quality residential HV installations in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. For a free estimate, call 302-239-HVAC. That's Ambience HVAC. And thanks to all of our sponsors here of 302 Sports, making all of this possible.
Absolutely. Without them, there is no
We wouldn't be
Mike
here.
Lang or Jason Winchell.
There would be. We certainly would be doing this, wouldn't we? I might have to get some sponsors' logos tattooed, on my arms or something. All right, fourth quarter underway. I'm not really a tattoo guy, so I don't really like that kind of pain.
No.
All right, underway here in quarter number 4. Smyrna did the work they needed to do in the third quarter, and we'll see if they can continue that here in quarter number 4. Held the South to just 7 points in that quarter. First shot up, no good for the South. That was Elijah Creedle. Parson gets it. He outlets to Regan. He's got a lane if he wants it. Off glass, and that's going to be a goaltending.
I think so.
And it is a bucket for Sean Regan. And that ball, I think that ball was either on its way down or it hit the glass. Either way, from the naked eye, it looked like a goaltend.
It did.
2 more for Regan. He's now got 10 points on the evening. All righty, 53-43, 7:16 to go. Harris Carter, he had a 3-pointer in the third. Ball back in. In fact, 3 threes for Smyrna in the third. Sylvester, he shoots his bump, no call, and rebounded by Darnell Vaughn, who's back in.
The Sows don't need to be in a rush with the 10-point lead here. They can take their time. Get the nice play set up here.
Jack Brown up top. They have the, looks like the whole starting while Parson is in. So they have 4 of the 5 starters in. Oh, wide open is Regan underneath, and a near dunk. We're going to count. That's 2 points for the Sows. Timeout for Smyrna.
Yeah, what a strong game by Regan, Mike. Yeah, 12 points now. He's done it all for the Salesianum team, hitting the glass. Like you said, in the starting lineup. He's really coming on strong. That's another piece to the Salesianum puzzle.
Let's tell you about Buffalo Wild Wings. High Five Hospitality introduced Buffalo Wild Wings to Delaware in 2005. Since that time, they have opened 5 more locations throughout Delaware, 2 in Newark, Bear, Middletown, Dover, and Rehoboth. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverage menu. So stop in to one of the convenient locations today. Speaking of specials, wow, this is from October. I think they're offering the barbecue pumpkin ale. So go back in October and get that, but you want to get there many times before then and pick up some yummy food and delicious drinks at Buffalo Wild Wings.
A lot of game day specials, Mike.
Yes.
Especially I believe they have a $5 burger on game days. So definitely get in and check it out.
55-43. Sal's added a little bit of a cushion here to start the fourth. 2 buckets for Sean Regan. as he makes it. He has 12 now for the night. So another game in double digits for Regan. He's going to see his playing time stay up there. Carter into the corner. This is Jackson. Hounded by Jack Brown. Gets around him and scores it.
Yeah,
how about that?
Yeah, great job. He absorbed the contact by Reagan and finished it off.
There's a steal. It's Jackson, one-on-one. Too hard off the glass. Rebounds up and good. Count it.
Yes.
Sylvester with the bucket.
What a job by him crashing that offensive board. He puts it in, and that's another top nominee, Mike. We've had a few in this game. A great job again, crashing the boards, and now a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, we mentioned the cushion, but the cushion's gone.
Quickly evaporated.
Fouls on Charles Parson, his third. Sean Sylvester is back at the line, and the free throw is no good, but
Smyrna
they cut it to 8. So
Smyrna and Sally's have both struggled at the line here in the second half.
11 points for Sylvester now on the evening. 11 also for Jackson. So they're, I believe, your leading scorers for the Eagles. Here's Kalk to Jack Brown. Jack Brown is also in double digits. He's got 12. Kalk into the middle, but closed off there nicely by Carter. So Kalk takes it back out.
That's
and
a smart play by the sophomore.
Long distance shot. Sylvester with the rebound, and the Eagles are out running. Oh, and nearly stolen by Rasheen Kalk.
Sows have gone ice cold from the three-point shooting here in the second half. After being on fire in the first half.
Yeah, 11 points in the second half for Salesianum, but you mentioned that they were they were unstoppable in that second quarter in particular. Build up that nice lead that they needed. It's only 8 points, 4:50 to go. This is within striking distance easily for the Eagles. Underneath, Jackson travels.
Tried to get out and make a spin move.
That was a nice look by Creedle. He had a shot, and he saw Jackson underneath and got him a nice pass to him. The full court press back on for Smyrna. And Ferrante tries to get in, and he finds Kalk. He's double teamed, and a foul, and he's going to be shooting. Let's see if they got Carter on the foul. It is Majesty Carter.
1-on-1. So both teams have struggled from the line here in the second half. You're Salesianum with the 8-point lead. Just go to the foul line and make them.
And Justin Mullen, Tommy Montooth, and Ethan Hines back in for the South. Jack Brown and Darnell Vaughn. Imagine Jason just getting a little bit of a rest along with Sean Regan. So we probably will see those guys again. Here is Kalk back to the line. And the first one's up and good. And Jason mentioned, or maybe mentioned it, we did mention how deep Coach Trevisan's gone into his bench tonight. Second one is off the rim, but we have a whistle.
Violation.
And a violation not on the bench for Salesianum. I do not see Chad Rich or James Yelbert. So he's gone deep, considering he's missing two guys that are in the rotation.
Yes.
So a violation on Smyrna is going to give another chance to Kalk. And he makes them pay with that one. 57-47, Salesianum.
I wonder if they're track guys, Mike.
It's possible.
Some people do double sports.
Yeah, and that game in the track meet in Landover today, it's a long trip. It's a long meet. That state championship meet. Three-pointer for Sylvester. Whoa, it was in and it rolled out.
Remember, this was the makeup game from yesterday, too, so not originally on the schedule.
That's right. Hines gets up there, but not enough on the shot. Gets his own board. And, I think he may have grabbed Sylvester trying to get the ball. Looked like he may have grabbed his shoe or something while he was there. So the foul's on Ethan Hines. Just a second.
And you called it right, Mike. He grabbed his shoe.
It'd be a one-on-one for Nishan Sylvester. Jackson checks back in.
Yeah, Mike, we want to thank the people at Smyrna, especially Athletic Director Mr. Schultz, Mrs. Cook, and all the other people, wonderful people at Smyrna who's hooked us up here tonight.
Man, this place is beautiful.
We were talking.
Well, we've seen some volleyball here, but this is outstanding.
We were talking off air. This might be a perfect spot to have basketball quarterfinals if the with the UD not available this year.
Yeah, if you're looking for capacity and the parking, you have parking here. Obviously, it's not too far away from anywhere really in the state. 2 free throws good for Sylvester, and the lead remains at 8. That's been kind of the mark for Smyrna. They haven't been able to get past that 8-point mark.
Definitely gives the basketball committee something to think about.
You're thinking someplace like here or Dover.
There's places.
Hines kicks it out. Montu thought about it, but no. Kalk takes it mid-range. In and out. And Hines blocked from behind by Carter. And that ball's out of bounds. I believe it's going to stay with the Sows.
Yes, it is. We'll stay with the Sows.
Here comes Vaughn and Brown back in along with Regan. So he's just getting them a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's advantage if you have a deep bench. You can get players rest, Mike. This season's a grind. We said it earlier that the Sows are playing a lot of games late here in the season.
Isaiah Creedle back in. He's got 4 along with Sulaco. So their 4 foul guys are in.
Yeah, and with 3:31
in,
you got to get them in.
Near turnover, Ferrante's got it. Dishes to Brown, goes baseline off the glass. Jack Brown score it.
Great job by Salesianum there. A near turnover turns into 2 points as Jack Brown puts it in.
Jackson, he goes baseline, puts it up from 10. Ron Jackson,
I
that's
like
a sweet stroke
I
there.
like his game, Mike. He goes inside, like you said there. He showed the nice stroke.
Nearly picked off by Jackson. Oh, Creedle reaches in. Jason, that's going to be number 5 on Isaiah Creedle. No. They called it Ron Jackson. Well, that's a break for the Eagles there. Oh, you saw Creedle when they called that.
Yeah, he thought it was on him.
He thought it was on him. So that is only that's foul number 9 on Smyrna, so it's still a one-on-one.
Yeah.
For that is
an 8-point lead, Mike.
Darnell Vaughn, yeah.
Salesianum just needs to knock down these free throws.
Been a quiet night scoring-wise. Actually, quiet in the second half for Darnell Vaughn. He did have he had 7 in the first half.
Yeah, another missed free throw. I think that's what they're going to be working on in practice this week before the 2 big games.
So here's Smyrna. They trail again by 8. A wild shot. Good. I think Sylvester wanted a foul, but none forthcoming. And Salesianum's got it. 2:35 to go. Near steal. It is stolen by Sylvester. Well, here, this is going to be controversial here. What do we have? I think they gave Salesianum I thought maybe they called a timeout. Well, I have no idea what's going on here.
I don't either.
And it is going to go to Smyrna. I think it was an inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent whistle. That kills Smyrna. That kills Smyrna because
I'm thinking that
Coach
Travis tried to call a timeout, and Smyrna had the ball.
Right.
So that is a turnover. It will go to the Eagles as they try to make some more headway into this Sally's lead. There's a nice steal by Kalk. Gets it back to Vaughn. He's kind of trapped down there, and a timeout for Salesianum. Some great defense today by Smyrna.
I believe it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, Mike.
Hey, let's tell you about Brian's Loans. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I am DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com. When you're ready to get started on your road to home ownership, briansloans.com. Jason, St. Mark's boys today, 53, Sussex Central 29. And Wilmington Christian 50-40 over First State Military Academy. Tower Hill 58, Dickinson 42, and Cesar Rodney 42-39 over Cape. That's a close one.
Yeah, low scoring game. Cape was trying to fight for one of those bubble teams, so that would have been a huge 4-point win.
So Padua did lose by 1 point. Ferrante for three, misses everything. Brown gets the rebound, however, and out they go. Why hurry? Here's Brown, tries to go baseline with Salako. He's left all alone after Salako falls away, but he misses the short jumper. And this is Creedle. 3-point attempt by Sylvester, bounces around and out.
That was halfway down.
Jack Brown
Came out.
Well, that ball's going to go to Salesianum. It appeared to go off Brown, but it's going to go to Salesianum. So Paddle a 39-38 loss today at Newark Charter. Inbound to Vaughn. Steal by Sylvester, and he's fouled by Parson. And he's going to shoot one-on-one.
Yeah, that's the fourth foul on Parson. And Mike, clock stopped now.
Yep.
Smyrna can knock down free throws here. They can cut it to 6, which would be 2 possessions. But like I said, both teams has really struggled on the line here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. However, Sylvester,
that's reverse psychology by me.
He looks a little sore out there. He's holding his knees.
He's had an outstanding defensive effort here in the second half.
Then when he collided with Parson, maybe they bumped knees or something. Second one is up, and he gets the bounce on that one. So the lead is now 6. They were unable to get past that 8-point mark, but it's now 6, so that's 2 possessions.
Yeah, and they did it with the clock stop, which was great over Smyrna.
Presses on. Vaughn, he gets fouled by Jackson. And that's going to be 2 shots. It's also 4 fouls on Ron Jackson.
Yeah, and key there is 10 team fouls, so it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way for Salesianum. But, Mike, they have really struggled here in the second half shooting free throws.
Yeah.
And when you have the lead, if you can knock these down, you can get out of here with the W. You don't knock them down, then you can get a team like Smyrna can come back.
5 for 10 in the second half for the Sows, heading into these 2 here for Vaughn. Regan waiting to come back in. First one is up and down.
There you go. Nicely done there by Vaughn. It's like an Arctic blast up here, Mike.
It's a little chilly up here. And Ferrante is going to take a break here as Sean Regan gives him a little more height to battle with Sylvester. Smyrna's not a small team.
Yeah.
And number 2 is up, and he gets the bounce as well. 2 for Darnell Vaughn when they need him. And out of bounds, Sylvester loses control. And Salesianum's going to go back with a chance to extend the 8-point lead.
Yeah. Again, there was good defense by Kalk.
Jason Caravel girls today lost to New Hope Academy. I know they played in the showcase 55-41.
They're 8-7 now on the year.
How about Sussex Central? Put up 73 points against Appo. 73-46 winners for the Central girls. Here's Vaughn.
They're 12-6.
They are.
Played 18 games already.
They will not have a busy February until tournament time. Regan into the corner. Almost loses it. Vaughn's got it. And no hurry here. Call kicks it out to Parson. And they're just going to run some time. 1:03 on the clock. I think Smyrna's going to have to come in and foul. And there is the foul. And that's going to be a technical. I thought maybe he was trying to keep the ball from going over the timeline. That's going to be fouling number 22, Elijah Creedle. Also today, girls action, St. Andrews 60, Middletown 34. And Wilmington Christian, a big win over First State Military Academy. Archmere, the big win over Concord. And Brandywine 35-29 over MOT Charter. There you have all the finals from today's high school basketball. So the foul is on Creedle. His first, Elijah Creedle, and Rasheen Kalk shooting 2. He made the first one.
Say to me and Mike will name a player of the game at the conclusion of this one, Mike.
63-53. Smyrna quickly down. Sylvester tries an underhand scoop. Regan with the rebound. and gets it to Vaughn. 50 seconds to go.
Reagan might have my vote. He's had a solid game on both the offense and defense end, grabbing the boards and all that. And then you got Calk's had a big game, Vaughn, and Jack Brown. So a lot of names to choose from if Salesianum holds on.
So this is Darnell Vaughn back to the line. And first shot is good, and that puts him in double figures with 10 points. Extends that lead to 11 at 64-53. Looks like the Sal's are going to escape Smyrna with a win tonight. They sure played. They played lights out in the first half.
Proved the 9-5.
And he makes both. So here's Creedle. Nearly loses it. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Sal's. Nice defense by Calk without fouling.
Yes.
Gets that ball back, and it's, I think, going to be on. Can't decide which side we're going to be on. Over there. So Parson, we're going to bring it in. And it's Darnell Vaughn, but it's kicked by Sylvester.
Stays Salesianum ball.
38.2 to go in this one. Gets it into Calk, and this is Vaughn. So they're just going to play a little keep away. And there's the foul. I believe that is going to be on Isaiah Creedle, and if it is, that's going to be number 5 for him, and he scored 5 points tonight.
Yeah, and that's what being in foul trouble will do. It'll keep your point total down because you're on the bench a lot. But
yep, his 5 all in the first quarter. He did play. He did a good job controlling with possession and stuff. But you mentioned he spent a lot of time on the bench. So it's Jack Brown at the line to shoot 2. And that one is good. Sal's putting up some points here in the fourth quarter. Their foul shooting's been a lot better than that third quarter. And the second one good as well. They only missed 1 foul shot here in the fourth.
Yes, much better here in the fourth quarter.
As they have the last 8 points, I believe, by free throws. That do some counting, and that is going to about do it. South pick up the rebound, and they're just going to dribble it out here.
A smart decision there by Jack.
So this Salesianum, here's Vaughn. I didn't think he was going to put it up, and he's just going to dribble it out. Salesianum is going to go back to Wilmington with a 67-53 victory, and Jason, I think we agree, player of the game, Mr. Sean Regan.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. He was fantastic both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor.
Brought to you by Unique Image, by the way. Unique Image, all the 302 swag you see from Unique Image, you envision, we create. And you mentioned, Jason, he was solid offensively and defensively, and Sean's putting together quite a string here of good games.
Yeah, he has, and that's good to see Salesianum get an extra body as the tournament approaches.
Salesianum back in action on Tuesday it's at home against Brandywine. And for Smyrna, I'll tell you in 1 second, Smyrna boys are now 6-10, and they have their next 3 games on the road. Tuesday they are at Milford at 6:30 p.m. So for Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, Pops, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for joining us. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Enjoy the big football game tomorrow night, and we'll talk to you later on 302 Sports.